All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen. So Monday, 28th of July, and we of course, guys, going with another update for the TMX, which is will be really cool. And we're gonna speak today, of course, about everything what's going on, and I'm maybe we're gonna speak today a little bit more, yeah, about the trades, about the fees, yeah. So you're gonna get some understanding about that, how the exchanges works, yeah. But like I know that so many people they really know it, especially like Jerry with us. He did the really great trades all the time, but just like it will be on the recording, and of course many guys will gonna watch it in the recording, so it will be interested. Yeah, so like really soon the price will gonna hit $4,000, and like we just talked today with Jake, and like he said once the price gonna hit 4K, yeah, so like he will gonna pull the trigger, yeah, the price gonna be fixed for the launch, and it should be even like this week. Like I feel that, but of course, like I can't predict it with 1000% of the guarantee, right? But we just see it's almost right there, yeah. So like we almost at launch, and I just really want to speak, guys, about the weeks a little bit, yeah, because this is the first exchange on which one we will be listed, right? And like some guys. Already been trade on the exchange, yeah, like I said, many of you know how that works, but I want to like speak about my trades, yeah, like which I did, and you will see, so like from which money, like from where exchange, like make all of that funds, yeah, like from basically which operation exchange making the money, yeah. So like you can see that I have right here my back office, yeah, you can see like the really simple one, and like it's nothing sophisticated. So here, like like any exchange, it works. We have the deposit button, we have the button where we can check all our information, we have the like the futures trading, we have the spot trading, we can even copy trade right here. And of course, guys, also our TMX token gonna be listed just on this sector. Yeah, right now it's not here, yeah, but it will be just on here. Like once we're gonna just click on the search, yeah, like TMX gonna be pop up right here, and we can even trade right there. Plus, guys, we can also stake the TMX tokens here if we want. We can sell it, like we can buy it. So that's gonna be the really cool. Yeah, like, and about the trades, yeah, so you can see like I have some trade on the XRP, yeah, which is set it like few days ago, and basically I set it when I lost the funds, yeah, because trading is not all the time about the winning the money, yeah, like most of the guys know it, but sometimes you also lose, yeah, just here. And I just like want to show you basically my statistics, and you will see that like when exchange, guys, basically when you like win right here, you're paying the fees, right? And also, guys, when you like lose, so anyway you pay the fees, yeah. So just let me click on this button more, you can see the order details, and let's just open for the past 3 months, yeah. But I even didn't trade 3 months, it's like maybe like 1 month and a half, something like that, right? So you can see that when you just open the when I open the loan, yeah, you can see right here, let me just put this somewhere, yeah, so you can see exactly the fees, yeah, like $2, just like I'm paid for like some short trade, yeah, so like some cents, like here also like 40 cents, like 12 cents, like I got like some few bucks about that. And anyway, you all the time paying the fees. Plus, guys, when you open the trade, you paying the fee, and when you close the trade, you pay the fee, yeah. So you all the time must to pay for that. And like some trades was for me good, yeah, like when I just start, I already like start to feel that, all right now we're gonna make maybe $10,000. But it's not like that, because I just like was get the wins, yeah, like you can see right here. And after that I just took the hit, with this one, it's like 300, you can see $81, almost like 400 bucks, just like I lost here. And plus, they charge from me like this almost $5 just to close it, and the same stuff when you open, yeah. So you also basically just must to pay to the exchange. So all of this money exchange take from us, take from the traders, right? And once the TMX gonna be launched, so all of this liquidity, of course, guys, will be for our exchange, yeah. It's basically the money what we all of us can make for like from that, yeah. Like many guys like bought the TMX tokens on the really early stage on the private sale. Right now many guys bought it on the like TG went, which is almost closed, right? Because we at the launch. And I just really want to say, guys, that right here, yeah, like with this exchange, we like need anyway, we need the KYC, because on Wix you can trade without KYC, you can make the registration, you can use it, but you can't get all the benefits. Yeah, for example, like Brian have the account on Wix, but he don't have the affiliate program, right? And also like, he just can't get all of those like additional benefits which Wix is provide. Yeah, so anyway, you must go through the KYC. On the decentralized exchange, you don't have to do that. Yeah, so all you have to, like, just all you need, the wallet, yeah, with which one you can connect like this wallet to exchange, and you can trade, you can buy, you can sell. Like this it will gonna work. Yeah, so like the pretty simple stuff, and I really like really glad that we have Jake, because Jake, he have a lot of the experience in this, and like what we see basically for the past few months. Yeah, like he said that Ethereum will gonna grow, and we can see that it's consistently growing. Yeah, like it start to grow from the 1500, yeah, something that way, and after that we can see just like with the bounce set, yeah, like, but it's anyway is going up. Yeah, so right now it's like dropped a little bit from the 3950, yeah, like almost like 3950. It like dropped to the 3800, but I think the next bounce up and we're gonna just hit our 4K, and definitely guys, it's gonna be the price like for the start. Yeah, so like all the money gonna be fixed and we're gonna be ready for the launch. So yeah, like, just said a little bit more today, and Brian will gonna update you guys with the banking system, with all of that great stuff. Yeah, so Brian, you can start if you're ready.
Hey, what's up, everybody? So just watching the markets right now. It's kind of a crazy 15, 16 hours. So hope everybody's doing good Monday wise. So what we have like updates with the TMX Global. I mean, we're still submitting paperwork and resubmitting paperwork for that. And working with my buddy Adam. He's developed a website. You guys have seen this. There'll be a lot of changes going on this page because I like to like come right in on the page, kind of read a little bit about it, and then we're gonna put that 2 minute intro video right there. And then right here, like the services that we provide at TMX Global, not just for our community, but for anybody, like other, companies can come in and do similar things. So you click here and it'll probably open up to another portal with like a video inside of here. So it'll be cool how this works. And then you'll go down and there'll be portals inside of different things. So it's going to be a really, really cool website, And if you're new on here as well, like at the bottom, you can go ahead and basically put yourself on a waiting list to get in there. Sorry, I might be lagging a little bit. I can see my videos being weird, but that is the website, right? So we got the website and we still got our apparel store. We're still in the TGE phase here. We're still, growing Ethereum as we go. More and more comes on. Awesome. Let's bring on some more Ethereum. Just means more TMX tokens you're going to get before they go on these other exchanges for then a pump to happen. In this back office right here, this is the banking back office, for the TMX Global. Right now it's quantified, but we're changing all this over to TMX as well, and we'll see TMX, I believe, on these cards as well as everything. Been using the card a lot, spending a lot of money on it. It was great. Love how this works. It's so smooth. It's so smooth how all this stuff works. So where am I at? Where am I at? Okay. And we got a YouTube channel. So we got a YouTube channel. We put 7 videos on here. These are like promotional videos. If you're sharing this with anybody, I would use the 2 minute video, the 2 minute intro video right here, the official 2 minute one, or maybe even the hybrid secured charge card. This one right here as well. It's really cool how these ones work. And then we created a Telegram channel. This is just a channel just for updates, not necessarily everybody to jump in and talk in and everything. So we're definitely looking for a way for people to chat about TMX Global. We just don't know if we want to do that inside of Telegram. Maybe we will. It's an ongoing battle with, scammers getting into the groups. You guys have seen that for years. So, and one thing I want to let you know is like, make sure if you get an email from MetaMask, it's a scam. Don't even open it, just delete it. Don't click on any emails from MetaMask because remember, you never put an email in for MetaMask or Trust Wallet. They don't have your email. So if they're emailing you, they've got somebody's got your email somewhere and they're acting like this to try to take your money. So, that's all the updates I have from TMX Global. Besides that, Jake is working around the clock on getting listed on three major exchanges, which is awesome. And but besides that, like that's going to create so much volume for us, so much volume for the token. And then we go right into, the exchange and then staking everything on the exchange. Because, when this all happens and we get to 4K Ethereum or, I believe 4K is when he's for sure going to pull the trigger. I don't know. If the market's crazy, he'll make a decision. And he always does, makes good decisions. So, then the next step is adding the liquidity, getting those tokens into our wallets, so you don't have to even use these other exchanges. You can just hold it into the wallets until you stake it into the TMX exchange and just go from there. So it'll be a simple process. I can't wait to share that and work with you guys on that and show you guys how it all works. And just you guys are going to be like, well, that was pretty easy. You know what I mean? Because you're just going to connect your wallet, stake, and then go, now what? Now you wait. You know what I mean? So, that's kind of the thing. So you'll be waiting at the same time. We're going to be doing marketing. Hopefully, you guys do some marketing as well to like advertise the TMX exchange and talk about it and then go from there. So, all in all, it's looking really cool, really fun. We're gonna have a streamlined system with the card, being able to buy, the bank account, buying crypto, sending money in, buying crypto, moving it to the exchange, moving those profits back to your card and spending it. So we'll have three different normal packages and we'll have some bigger packages as well, banking system packages. This isn't just a card program. This is a whole banking solution, something that you've never seen anything like this. So it's cool how this works. It's like literally you're going into setting up a bank account with a card as well that you can swipe as many times as you want for how much, up to 100,000 per swipe. And you can send crypto over. So imagine having your bank account right now where you can say, hey, I'm going to send, $200 in crypto and load it on my debit card. They're going to be like, what? You know what I mean? They don't even know what you're talking about. More or less, they're like, oh, we don't deal with that. Well, we do. And we work with some of the top tier banks. And those top tier banks are that bank account that's inside of the TMX Global. That's where you would send money from like your Wells Fargo to JP Morgan and then swap it to crypto. So technically, when you're talking to your bank, you're sending money to your other bank account. It's your bank account. So it's kind of cool how that works. And then you can convert it into crypto and do whatever you want with it, move it around, trade with it, stake it, turn it into TMX, do whatever you want, move it back in, and then swipe away on the hybrid charge card. So yeah, that's what I have. I'm excited for Jake to, get back with us and have some time to, jump in. I know he's swamped. I think he's even got COVID right now. He's going through a lot, I'll tell you that, but he is working around the clock and we're just watching the market kind of drop right now. So we're just kind of keeping our eyes on everything and seeing what happens and staying updated with Jake. But that's all I have. Is there any questions that I didn't get, Tim, that you see?
No, I can't see the question, but like Dave, maybe you want to say something because guys, Dave, he actually made the team of the people who like create this banking solution. Yeah, so the huge team of the professionals, they all from the United States, and I think that's the really huge like step for the creation. Yeah, like maybe Dave can say a few words about these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thanks, Tim. Yeah, no, these guys are great guys, and I was telling Tim and Brian how we're a lucky group to have these guys as the backbone because they've already created something that works. We don't have to guess if it works. We don't have to see if it works. Basically, what we're doing is just duplicating exactly what it is. But like Brian was saying, it's a banking system that solves the solution. If you go to your Wells Fargo or Bank of America right now and you tell them, hey, I want to buy crypto or I want to send my fiat and buy crypto, they're going to laugh at you. They're going to be like, how are you going to do that? So with this banking system, it's a one-stop shop where you're going to have your TMX MasterCard logo, and you could use it anywhere around the world where Visa or MasterCard's accepted. But the beautiful thing about it, Brian was saying, is it's a good problem to have, up to $100,000 per swipe, right? So if you want to do that, if you have the capital to do that, you can do that. Now, if you even wanted to swap, a couple $100,000, or $1,000 from fiat to Bitcoin or vice versa, you can do that as well. So it's a one-stop shop. Me personally, I've been doing something for the past 3.5 years with a different card. They charge me about 4%. We're not going to do that. This is going to be something where you're going to get a lot of value. And if you load your card, you can just spend it right away. And you're going to have a PIN number. So you can go to the ATM if you want and withdraw, or you can just swipe it, tap it, and you're good to go. But besides that, yeah, just to touch a little bit on that, I met up with these guys. They're from, right here in the United States, and we went to Cheesecake Factory. Got to pick their brain, got to talk to them, have some drinks, have some food. But just so you guys know, this is the real deal. This is something where it doesn't, you don't come across people like this too often, or even the value of what we have with the TMX card. So there might be some other, cards popping up. There's already been cards in the past, especially the one I use for the past 3.5 years. It does not have the value that this one has. So I just kind of want to emphasize that what you guys are getting for the price is going to be so valuable, and I'm really excited for TMX to be rolling that out and launching it out for everybody to use. And if you want to share it with other people. We will have a rewards program that's included with it. But besides that, you guys just keep your eyes on Ethereum. 4K is right around the corner. I think everybody could smell it. Everybody's excited. I can't sleep at night. I'm up at 1 in the morning looking at the Ethereum price. But it's gonna happen, guys. It's just a matter of time. But it's a lot of fun right now. We're having a lot of fun with TMX and everything that's happening with it. I know Jake's gonna be talking this week. So when he talks, it's going to be good. Hopefully by then we'll be closer to 4K. But for the most part, just be ready. That this is something that we've all been waiting for, and I think everybody's going to be pleasantly surprised once it happens. And then weeks, like Tim was saying, that's the first exchange. Then we got another exchange that Jake's working with. So you guys got to realize that what Jake has talked about in the past, he's been right about pretty much everything. If we just kind of trust the process, trust Jake, follow the system, and then everybody is just basically, we're all in the same boat. So we all want to see you win, and in return, everybody's going to win. So you guys, I'm excited. I'm pumped up right now. But I'll send it back to you, Tim.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. Yeah, like I can see the questions in the chat, Brian. Yeah, because I know everyone is waiting for the launch. Yeah, like definitely. Like we're also waiting for that. I even was thought that 4K gonna hit today. Yeah, because like Ethereum was already almost 4K. Yeah, but like after that just a little bit dropped down. But like we will see, guys. Yeah, this week it's definitely should happen. So we have another Zoom on Wednesday. Yeah, and on Thursday we already just like arranged with Jake that he will gonna provide more information about the listing on the centralized exchanges, right? And of course, all information about the launch. So it's gonna be on Thursday. Yes, so Brian, if you want to add something for that, you let me know.
No, I mean, we're good. We're just kind of waiting to get some more updates from Jake and kind of go from there. Because, I mean, from when I'm talking to him, he's like, very stressed. I don't feel very good, but I'm in so many conversations, and we're about 90% thumbs up for these two other major exchanges, which is awesome. Besides Weeks, bigger than Weeks, which is cool. You know what I mean? These aren't exchanges you connect your wallet with. They're considered centralized exchanges, but yeah, so and that's just good. That's good for our community, good for our token, which is good for us, and then we move on to the TMX exchange, and that's just going to make it even more powerful with a higher price token. So that's all I have. And we'll see you probably come back on Wednesday then. No use in doing anything Tuesday. See what updates we'll have probably for Wednesday. And, just stick close to the Telegram chat and, drop cool stuff in there, and we'll all be watching.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Yeah, so thank you guys, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Yeah, so maybe we're gonna provide for you even more updates. Yeah, so maybe price we're gonna hit 4K tomorrow. We'll see. So we're gonna update you. So thanks everyone, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Thanks, guys.